You're watching the Marathon Games. Thank you for all the sponsors and all the volunteers you're watching. Thank you for watching TV 88.
The Marathon Pentathlon, which took place at Banana Bay Resort, right here in Marathon, Florida, on the morning of April 13th, 2019, was made possible because of the involvement of Habitat for Humanity of the Middle Keys, the Hammock House, American Legion Riders Post 154, the Marathon Wild Bird Center, Florida Keys Children's Shelter, Special Olympics of Monroe County, Take Stock in Children of Monroe County, the Cub Scouts of Marathon Pac 901, the Girl Scouts of the Florida Keys. My name is Cliff, and along with Melissa at TV88, we have the pleasure of putting together a recap of what turned out being one spectacular day filled with a lot of fun and excitement for everyone. We can't forget Susie Curry, Jamie Gross. Let me also give a shout out and thank you to Jeannie, our extraordinaire organizer, Doug and Kim. We thought all along they were great radio personalities, but boy, they really carried the morning along, interviewing everyone and capturing the entire day. They are truly good entertainers. So here you go. Enjoy this recap of the Marathon Pentathlon Spring 2019.
And Doug Hitchcock from Florida Keys Media, Thunder Country, and Sun 103, and we're here at the Marathon Games, and we're getting ready to get started. We're going to be doing 5 events today. Kimmy, what are the events we're going to be doing today?
Oh my gosh, we have swimming, running, kayaking, paddleboard, frisbee.
And frisbee.
Yeah, frisbee.
The first thing is a mile run, right? 1 mile.
Yes, 1 mile run. Two laps around Banana Bay Resort, where we are right here in the heart of Marathon.
And get ready to do some running here, all at Banana Bay Resort here in Marathon, the Marathon Games 2019. Kim Cheshire, Dougie Hitchcock, thank y'all for coming along for the ride.
I have to tell you, Dougie, this is going to be nonstop competition, like real competition too, because we have serious athletes here. This isn't just, there are some just, regular Joes that have come in here that want to have a good time and relax and compete, but there are some serious competitors here too.
We have this year's winner from the 7-mile bridge run.
That's right.
And also last year's winner from the 7-mile bridge run competing.
Exactly.
And we actually have the former champion here of the Marathon Games too. And she came down from Isla Mirada, right? Jill Zimaborski is in the house with us.
I know.
She's pretty incredible. She's definitely an athlete. She's a cyclist.
And there they go.
And now they are off, folks.
They are off.
In the mile run here at the Marathon.
Oh boy. 19. And the young ones are kicking it off and going really fast. Yeah, great job.
Here, come on, let's go.
Gotta find out what the time is on that.
Ladies and gentlemen, our winner of the
Yay!
our first competition in this year's Marathon Games. What's your name, man?
My name's Jonathan Pitchford.
And where are you from?
I'm from Marathon.
From Marathon, excellent.
Dude, you just whooped everybody, man. You just whooped everybody.
You gotta feel great, right?
8 o'clock in the morning, doing a mile. What's that like?
It's normal. I wake up all the time and do runs early in the morning.
You always run every morning?
Yeah.
Now, what other sports do you do? You're obviously a track guy.
Yeah, it's just cross country and track.
Cross country and track. Yeah. That's it, man. And how old are you?
I'm 16.
Very cool deal, man. Are you going to continue doing this stuff in college when you get there?
I hope so.
Very cool. And are you competing for anybody today?
No, yeah, Habitat for Humanity.
Oh, very nice. My friend Christine Todd and Habitat for Humanity, the Middle Keys, are one of our charities that actually benefit from this event too, man.
Yes.
Great job. All right.
Awesome.
Event number one of this year's Marathon Games in the can, baby. And our winner right here, 16 years old, from right here in Marathon. Love it. Congratulations.
Great job. Hey, we're having a great time here, and I've got to tell you, this is a winner. This guy right here finished the race. We were wondering if he had gotten lost on US 1, but
I did.
Otherwise.
You got lost on US 1?
Yeah, I went north.
Oh my goodness. Now you mentioned you just ran a mile at 8 o'clock in the morning here for the Marathon Games. And when was the last time you ran?
1981.
1981. Really? Honestly?
Yeah.
Was the last time you ran
Doctor
any
said
distance?
I shouldn't run again.
Really? How do you feel right now?
I'm a little tired.
Can-
I just got my Medicare card, so I'm excited.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
No. Are you a local from here in Marathon?
I was on Ramrod till Irmahith.
Okay.
Been relocated to North Florida.
Oh my goodness.
Still love the Keys, and
Well-
the healing water is what brings us back.
There we go, man. Thank you for coming back
Yes,
down and
thank you for
participating.
coming
Man,
back.
that's awesome stuff. Folks,
Good
the 2019
job.
Marathon
Great
Games,
job.
What a great spirit that man has. He was our last place finisher in the run, but man, he is a winner all the way because
He is.
he's still smiling and he hasn't
And he
ran.
finished the race.
He hasn't ran since
That's great.
1981.
I
Oh
know.
my God. Folks, next up is our half-mile swim. We're going to head down to the beach and check
Very
that out.
exciting. Go! Yeah! Woo! I saw Jill Zimaborski practicing earlier.
Oh,
She
yeah.
was ready to go.
They're
So
doing it.
I'm sure she's going to pace herself
yeah.
and get around that
I'm impressed
marker
with
out there.
I'm impressed with the caliber of our local athletes that we
No
have here today.
kidding. They're incredible.
I mean,
Look, here they come. Round and round, marker 2.
We've got your standard camera footage going on all morning long here, and of course we'll have drone footage for you too here. The 2019 Marathon Games Pentathlon. Folks, we might need to go out and catch some people in this race.
You know, the Coast Guard Auxiliary is here today, so we do have some
Yes, they
rescuers
are.
standing
We
by.
do have first aid on hand just
Yep.
in case, folks, no doubt about that. U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary Flotilla 13-2. And our friend Dean Corey on the job with his crew here today.
There's 4 individuals
We
left,
still have 4 swimmers.
and they're
left
making
out
that, they're up to the Channel 4 marker, and they're headed on to Channel 2, which are halfway home almost.
Out of the swimmers that did 1 lap, there'll be a first place winner. Out of the 4 swimmers that did 2 laps, as planned, we'll have a first place winner. Okay, so we're still gonna have first place winner, and that was you on the second lap.
Yeah, I appreciate
you dug
it,
it in, absolutely. You put in the hard work, followed directions, and once again, so everybody's aware, the reason why we tried to stop it at 1 is it was a safety concern. Okay, it was a liability. There were some people falling out a little bit, people struggling a little bit. We didn't want to have to pick any more people up on the kayak.
All right, Dougie Hitchcock and Kim Cheshire here, the Marathon Games 2019. We just finished up the swimming event and we had some controversy. Oh my God, Miss
It was
Kim.
exciting.
Yeah.
It was exciting.
It was gonna
There
be
were people in the lead, and they were going, and they were going, they were coming back, and then there were 4.
It ended up being basically 2 races. It was supposed to be a half-mile swim. All of the swimmers started out and they went out for the first lap. Some of the swimmers looked like they were struggling a little bit on the first lap, so what they did was they called the race at 1 lap, but there were some swimmers that continued on the second lap. So what they're doing is they're giving 2 winners. The winner of the 2-lap race and the winner of the 1-lap race. And our winner of the grand race, the 2-lap
The
race.
guy who stuck it out.
Stuck it out.
Went all the way.
Along with Jill Zimaborski too. She was right on your tail coming
Yeah,
back
she
in.
was pushing you.
Yes. Now, what's your name, sir?
Eric Mogulvang.
And are you from here in Marathon?
Well, I live in Naples, but we have a place in Big Pine.
Okay, very nice.
Awesome.
And who's this with you?
This is my son Luther.
Very nice.
Oh,
Hey,
did you
Luther, how
swim
you doing?
too? Did you swim
You just swam
as well?
with us too. Did
That's
you?
great.
Did you do 2 laps or just the 1 lap?
You did
just
the
one
1
lap.
lap,
Now, why
okay.
did you do the 2 laps? Did you not hear them make the announcement, or did you just want to keep swimming and say, "I'm doing this, baby"?
Tunnel vision.
focused.
I didn't hear a thing. I just did what I
Very
was
nice.
told.
Do you do a lot of swimming?
Nah, not really.
Really? You don't just for
Really?
fun? You scuba dive, things like this, you know?
I swam a little bit.
All right.
in life.
He might be a runner because he came in number 2 in the run.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, no, he's
Now,
like,
are
I'm
you
not a
doing all
runner.
5 events? Are you doing all 5
Doing
events
all
today?
5, yep.
He's
So
a
nice
pentathlete
job.
today, ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen.
Well,
we
Very
have
nice.
2. His
And-
son is
yeah,
as well.
Awesome stuff. And now, do
Good
you
job,
guys
Luther.
are you competing today for one of our sponsors, for one of our charity organizations?
Design Center.
Oh,
Design
very nice.
Center, okay.
Design Center right here in Marathon, a great place. You guys need to remodel houses and stuff, get pools built and things like that. The place in all of the Keys, the Design Center, man.
We're at Banana Bay Beach Resort right here in Marathon, Florida, and we're having a wonderful time today going and watching all the activities and people competing, but the charity organizations are the real winners, and one of them is the Wild Bird Center right here in Marathon. And so,
That is awesome. It's a great place, folks. They just do great things for our birds. You know, the pelicans, they get fish hooks in them and things like that. Our ospreys and things like this, birds of prey. These are the folks that take care of those birds when they get injured, and they
Oh, my
rehab them and
goodness.
they get them back out into the wild where they belong. And Kelly Grinter has been, how long have you been running the Wild Bird Center now?
24 years.
24
years.
This young lady And a little duckling.
Yes, this is Marsh Mallard. He's actually right here from Banana Bay.
Oh, cool.
We have
A local
wild
duck.
flock of mallards, but
Aw.
unfortunately he was rejected on day 1 because he's got a bum foot.
Oh.
So he has become one of he's our newest education
that's cool.
bird.
Now, where's the Wild Bird Center at?
We are
Kelly?
located at the museums of Crane Point, right at mile marker 50.
And of course, when people if I'm out on my fishing boat, I see a pelican, he's tangled up in fishing line. What do I do?
Slowly reel him in and try to untangle him. If you're out there on the open ocean, you don't want to just cut him free.
And call you.
You call me. We can come and meet you at the dock.
Same thing in your backyard, folks. Egrets, any birds that you see that are wounded, injured, and they're near the road, near the sidewalks or something, maybe in your yard or anything like that. Call the folks at the Wild Bird Center and have them come and rescue that bird, and they will take great care of it. Kelly, God bless you. 24 years of the Marathon Wild Bird Center. That is fantastic
Easy,
stuff.
Look
Folks,
at this.
these are the people,
So
true
cute.
winners of the Marathon Games. Is all of our nonprofit organizations. We have 10 of them today. But folks, they're going to be paddling a full mile on the paddle boards. They're going to be going up the waterway here to the north a little bit. There's a bunch of little islands that mark out the course for them. And they'll be doing this on their stand-up paddle boards. And it looks like, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 8, 9, 10 folks participating in this. And one of our competitors in the paddleboard race today, Steve Molnar from up in Isla Morada, Tavernier area, competing for the Florida Keys Children's Shelter today. But one of the best, if not the best, steel guitarist in the Florida Keys.
Absolutely. Okay. And remember, Habitat for Humanity.
Oh yes, and we got Christine Todd out there. She's the executive director for our Habitat for Humanity here in the Middle Keys, here in Marathon. She's out there getting ready to run the race too, and she's actually one of the charities that benefits from this event.
Woo! And they're off! Yeah!
Paddling, look at them go!
Look at that. Luther and his dad, who were doing the swimming earlier, they're on a head start, man. They're just going and going.
Our winner of the full half mile swim, second place in the mile run today.
And he is full front, man.
Getting after it on the
He's
start.
doing great. Steve's right behind him,
And
coming
Steve
up.
Molnar, he thinks he's picking his steel guitar, but
That's
he's
right.
paddling right
Pick,
now.
pick. He's going.
Our first place.
Look
our
how
leader is approaching
strong
us.
he's coming
It's
in.
None of the people we thought it was. We've had a major change up in this.
Who is this? Well, he is definitely a first place winner. And we don't know who it is, so we're going to find out in an interview.
Yep, we'll be finding out who that is once they get out of the water, once he finishes up here.
Great job!
Yeah.
Awesome!
Aren't you supposed to use the other end?
It's the salt water, I know. That's great. Great job!
I thought you might have broken it, maybe. I thought you might have broke your paddle. Dougie here, the afternoon driver, Thunder Country 100.3, and of course Kim Cheshire, host of the Girls Night Out radio show every Thursday night now
At
Whale
Hog
Harbor. Hog Heaven, excuse me.
Hog
6
Heaven.
o'clock is start time, right?
6 to 7
And you
p.m.
can listen in on Sun 103.1, sun103.com, also the iHeartRadio app and the TuneIn app. Yes, the Girls Night Out radio show here in the Florida Keys. It's the best girls thing going on Thursday nights, that's for sure. But we're here in Marathon at Banana Bay. The Marathon Games 2019, we just finished up event number 3. Most of these competitors have already finished a mile run, a half mile swim, and they just finished a full mile stand-up paddleboard race. And our winner, what's your name, man?
I'm Elliot Hart.
Elliot, how you doing today? So how was, now, first question I got for you, the course today, the way the wind's coming at us, you guys started out right into the teeth of the wind. You had the wind aiding you on the way back. Was it a pretty tough first run to get up there around the islands?
It was, yeah. It was a fight to get around that first turn. Once you got the turn, the second half was much easier.
It was almost like you were acting as a sail.
Yeah.
It looked effortless. When he came in, he was just smiling
Now,
and
how
paddling.
long have you been doing stand-up paddleboards?
Oh, quite a few years. It helps that I usually have my 5-year-old on board weighing me down.
Oh, nice. See, I used to have a 100-pound dog on mine weighing me down all the time. Yes, man. What organization are you paddling and running and swimming for today? With the Art Studio. Very nice.
Yeah,
One of our
that's
sponsors of the event
fantastic.
today. That's awesome. Dude, congratulations,
thanks
Elliot.
very much.
And
Great
good
job,
luck.
Elliot.
Good luck today. And my buddy Richie and Julie, the American Legion Riders. What are you guys all about, man?
Well, actually, we're about a lot of things. All about helping U.S. veterans and also families here in the Keys. We do a number of things around.
I'll say one thing that you do. You guys put on some great shows.
Yes, we do.
That's what you do here in Marathon. You
Yep.
put on some great shows, brother.
Right, yeah, we actually put on the Coral Head Music Fest every February, and this year we're actually putting on a Blues Fest in October as well.
And you got a Country Fest this past year too, didn't you?
Last year we had a Country Fest. We just keep it going. We're actually even expanding. We're even going all the way up into Pinellas Park, so we're going up into the Tampa area.
Cool, man. That is awesome. So how did the Legion Riders get started?
That's a good question. We all ride motorcycles.
I knew that.
How do we become a part of the Legion?
Actually, you have to start out by joining the Legion itself, be
Okay.
a Legion member or Legion Auxiliary, which I am.
Or a son of the Legion, right?
Yep.
Yep.
And you have to do that, and then you can become an American Legion rider.
A Legion Rider.
Yes.
There we go. Great stuff. Guys, just thank you for what you do.
The largest growing aspect of the American Legion nationwide. And
Wow.
we are one of the highest, our fastest growing per capita of the Legion riders nationwide.
That's awesome. And
Good
who are
group
you?
to belong to.
J.R. Jones, I'm the one that was drowning out there in the swim.
We're getting ready for the Kayak Race.
So exciting.
Same exact course as the stand-up paddleboard. 1 mile.
1 mile.
The kayaks. And right now, I mean, Kim, we pretty much think Jill Zimaborski so far our top female athlete overall.
Yes, I'm very excited. She's
And
right
we've
there
actually
at the top.
we've got a little bit of a competition going on in the men's division.
It's pretty close.
Our man Elliot that won the stand-up paddleboards.
Yep.
He did well in the run. He was like third place, I think, in the run. He also did well in the swim and a first place finish in the stand-up paddleboard. And then we have Eric, who second place in the run, first place in the swim, and second place in the paddleboard.
There they go,
So
and they're
there is a
off. Oh my
competition going
gosh,
on right
they're
now.
fierce.
Oh, they are getting
Look at
after
them.
it.
Oh my goodness.
I think they're
Oh
hitting
my
each other.
goodness. Yeah, I think so.
It looks like a NASCAR race
yeah,
out there.
Go,
There's
go.
some rubbing. There's rubbing and racing going on out there, Kim. This cat here, Elliot, he just won the stand-up paddleboard race, and it appears he's going to win the kayak race. He finished very well in the run, and he also finished well in the swim earlier today too. And then in second place right now, Eric from over in Naples, and his young son Luther, 13 years old. I think he's our youngest competitor today. But Eric has a second place in the run, first place in the swim, and a second place in the stand-up paddleboard, and a second place in the kayak now. So it is going to be a tight battle in the Frisbee Toss to determine our male athlete of the day here and who our pentathlete will be. Bringing in a great second place in the kayak.
And one of our 10 organizations that we're here caring about is the Coast Guard Auxiliary. How are you guys doing today?
Doing great. Yes, and that is our Marathon Flotilla 13-2, correct, gentlemen?
That's correct.
Very nice. Now, what's your name?
Sonny.
Sonny and?
Jim Matthews.
And?
Kicks.
And how long have you guys been with the auxiliary?
Going on 3 years for me.
So tell us, what do you guys mainly do, the United States Coast Guard Auxiliary?
Well, the auxiliaries, their prime mission is to support the active duty Coast Guard in boating safety and to serve as a relief, as training, so the active duty doesn't have to put 2 boats on the water. And I'd also like to mention that we have a very active aviation division, one of the most active in the country.
Really?
Yes. Most people don't know that.
And part of saving the money, saving everybody money, taxpayer money, is to have these guys not only teach you, like you said in the classes, but hey, if you've got a boat and you're not sure if you have everything well equipped in your boat, you can call these guys and they will come out and you'll help everybody.
Safety inspection, correct? Make sure that
That's
you got
correct.
your fire extinguishers, your lights, all of that kind of stuff.
And most importantly is going to be your flotation device.
Right. The life jackets.
And communication.
Guys, God bless you for what you do. Our United States Coast Guard Auxiliary Flotilla 13-2 right here in Marathon, the heart of the Florida Keys.
We're at Banana Bay Beach Resort for Marathon Games 2019, and we have a winner who's been a winner before. It's
Double
Elliot.
shot,
Good
Mr.
job.
Elliot, yes. He was our winner in the stand-up paddleboard race, and now he just won the kayak race too. And Elliot,
Great job.
It's a tight race right now between you and this gentleman named Eric from Naples for our grand prize pentathlete today for that $1,000 spear gun, man.
I know it, yeah.
60-incher. It's a sweet gun too, man. So how long have you been kayaking? As long as you've been stand-up paddleboarding?
I used to kayak quite a bit as a kid. Yeah, rivers of Florida, and you know, the paddle sports are just something you can do with the family. I love getting my kids out on the water, so
So you had a little lighter load because you say normally you have your 8-year-olds on board.
That's right. That's way better than sitting in front of the Xbox. No doubt about it. Sir.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah. So now, how expertly are you at throwing a Frisbee? Because this Frisbee toss could determine our grand prize male athlete today between you and Eric.
That's going to be my weakness. I think it's been about 15 years since I threw a Frisbee.
Oh my goodness.
We'll see.
So did you talk to them about if they go through all 3 hoops at once? It's an accuracy, you said.
Yes, it's an accuracy. As you see right behind us, folks, you'll see those 3 loops right there, those 3 hoops up there. The folks are going to throw a Frisbee. The idea is to get the Frisbee in one shot to go through all 3 of those hoops, and they'll get 3 points for that shot. But good luck to you in the Frisbee toss.
Very exciting, yeah.
You've got a good shot to win that spear gun, folks.
That's right, so close.
Marathon Games, the Pentathlon, and our final event is coming up in just a minute. But the event today has benefited 10 different, not 1 or 2 or 3, but 10 different charity nonprofit organizations here in the Florida Keys, and one of them very near and dear to this entire island chain, the Florida Keys Children's Shelter.
Yay!
What's your name, man? Sebastian. Sebastian?
Ben.
Jen.
Steve.
And what do you guys do for the Children's Shelter?
I'm the director of the Children's Shelter.
Very nice. Tell us all about it, what you guys do and how you help our kids down here in the Keys, man.
We've been around for more than 30 years, and we have multiple programs. We have our main shelter is in Tavernier, but we provide services all the way from Key Largo to Key West. We have group homes in Key West for abused and runaway kids. We also work with at-risk in all the schools with our counselors. So we're just trying to help the kids of the Keys with the different
and what's the cost of that to families to get help from the Florida Keys Children's Shelter?
Everything is free.
That's what's fantastic about the Florida Keys Children's Shelter, y'all, and they help kids through the whole entire 106 miles of this island chain from Key West to the upper Key Largo area. How do people find out about you guys online, social media, things like that?
FKCS.org. You can find us there. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. So just look.
And any big fundraisers you do every year?
We do the Mayor's Ball, Key West, every year.
In January.
In January, yeah. We're a little ways off, but every year.
And that's like one of them black tie dinners, and it's a lot of fun. It's one of the few times in the Keys that we all dress up.
Exactly. Exactly.
And actually dress up too, not Keys casual, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, where's your main center? Because you say the Florida Keys Children's Shelter. The Florida Keys is a Long Island chain.
You are correct. We have our main 19-bed shelter is in Tavernier. It's right by the courthouse there.
Okay.
And then that's where our administrative offices are. But then we also, like I said, we have counselors in Key Largo School, Marathon School, Key West High School, and then all the other grade schools throughout.
Nice. The Florida Keys Children's Shelter, one of our beneficiaries for this year's Marathon Games Pentathlon here at Banana Bay Beach Resort.
Great job, you guys. Awesome.
But 10 charity organizations benefit from this event today, and one of them, Habitat for Humanity, the Middle Keys. Christine Todd, our executive director. Christine, it's been a long time, honey.
I know, baby.
Great to see you again.
As well,
you know what I mean?
As well. We go way back.
I have a history. I have some bad stories about here in Marathon when I lived here.
No, he doesn't.
No, just kidding.
Fool you. But we go back. I remember when I first came on with Habitat in 2011. I started doing the radio show with
over
you.
Over at Sparky's.
Putting the name to Habitat and getting it out in the community.
That was over at Sparky's Landing where we did that show. We called that Fishing Cocktails, and then we moved the show down to Porky's Barbecue.
Yep, absolutely.
For a few years, and we're not doing it anymore. Porky's couldn't afford to keep on doing it, but we miss Marathon greatly. But how's Habitat doing in the Middle Keys?
And you did great, by the way.
Thank
You've done fabulous in this event.
Today. It was awesome. Nobody saw me fall behind the island. I was like,
wait, you wiped out?
I did.
Oh no!
But I was right back up
tell.
and still got in that first place women's position.
There you
go.
Good job.
No, Habitat,
good job.
Yes, thank you. It's been a blast. Habitat for Humanity, one, is so grateful for TV88 and MarathonFlorida.com. They've helped Habitat put us out there into the community where they can see what we're doing and we can talk to the community about it. But right now we are in the build of one Irma full rebuild home.
Oh, sweet.
Wow.
We are in the process of 4 new homes.
Incredible.
So 5 new homeowners.
I mean, some of the events they do, their fundraisers are a lot of fun. One of the things they do that I think it's already happened is the not-so-annual Adult Spelling Bee.
Yes.
Hilarious event once a year. But coming up right around the corner is world-famous Mother's Day Dolphin Tournament.
Absolutely. Like 4 weeks over Mother's Day weekend. It's Friday night's captain's meeting and Saturday night Saturday day is fishing, and then of course weigh-in and the awards banquet.
Right, because Sunday you need to spend it with your
Yeah,
mother.
exactly. So it's the 13th annual Mother's Day Dolphin Tournament. It's presented this year by the women of Keys All Area Roofing. They're our presenting sponsor.
And folks, I will just say, those of you that don't know the Florida Keys down here, Habitat for Humanity, not just here in Marathon, but in the Upper Keys, the Big Pine area, and down in Key West too. A lot of people would not be able to live here in the Florida Keys without Habitat for Humanity. The cost of living here is very high. The pay rates do not match the cost of living. Thank you, Habitat for Humanity.
Thank you for having us. We appreciate
Great stuff.
it.
Folks,
And great job today.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, good
It's been
stuff.
a blast.
I still wish we could have seen you wipe out, though. That would have been
Maybe
great.
on drone footage.
Right.
I don't know.
Folks,
Maybe
the
on drone
Thank
footage.
you.
2019 Marathon Games, Marathon, the Florida Keys, the Pentathlon. It's happening right now. Christine Todd from Habitat for Humanity, the Middle Keys.
All right, if we haven't woken up Banana Bay yet, we'll be sure to do it this time.
You got it. Oh, that would have gone through all three if it was just an inch over.
Definitely younger than 13. He's definitely younger than Luther.
That's right.
Yes.
But he did really great. If he had just a couple inches over, he would have gone through all three of those hoops. So what's your name?
Jacob.
Jacob, you did really great.
How old are you, Jacob?
8.
8. He's
8
definitely
years
our
old.
youngest competitor.
You are
so
our
far
youngest
today.
competitor
Yes.
for this whole pentathlon.
Yeah, man.
Are you really excited about it?
You live here in Marathon, Jake?
Yep.
Very nice. What grade you in?
3rd.
3rd grade. You like any sports or anything like that?
Soccer.
You like playing soccer? What's your favorite subject in school? PE.
PE, yeah,
a
baby.
boy after my own heart.
And who
No
are you-
doubt about it.
Who are
So-
you representing today?
Hammock house.
The
Hammock
Hammock
House.
House.
That's
Very
great.
nice. Jacob, congrats, buddy. Way to go. Did a
That
good
was
job,
really
bud.
good job. Just a little bit further, you would have
Yeah.
all three hoops. Doing it strong there.
Jay's working.
Look at him.
Oh!
Oh, Jay! Good job.
Double hoop shot.
Right.
To be the
And now
pentathlete of
Eric
the day.
Hart is with Art Studio, right?
Yep, representing the Art Studio, one of the sponsors of the
Oh,
event
good
today.
job.
He's got one right there. He's got one.
And oh no.
Missed that one. And remember, folks, they get 2 mulligans. They get 5 shots that count, but they get 2 freebies.
Look, oh,
There's
another one.
There's
Good
2.
job.
There's 2. Each hoop that the Frisbee goes through is 1 point. So he's got 3
Yeah.
points now. 3 points now, and he's got, I think, one or 2 shots left.
I think he's
that
gonna
can
do
count.
it. I think he's gonna do it.
And he's a lefty, too. He's a southpaw.
Oh! Yay!
But it could be close. We don't know because we haven't seen any of the point compilations.
Yeah! Whoa, nice. Oh, good job. Oh!
Almost had it come down for him there. This is going to be
Real close. Yeah. If he could get three points, at least be a tie. That was awesome.
You could one of those 3-day, 2-night
That's
stays at a
right,
hotel
that's
for
right.
winning the male side of the Frisbee Toss.
That was incredible.
And we could be wrong, but we'll.
Whoa! Yeah!
Triple shot of the day in the Frisbee Toss.
Hey, it's Kim Cheshire and Doug Hitchcock right here at Banana Bay Beach Resort.
How could I be
How
at
do you
Banana
like that?
Bay Beach Resort and not eat a banana while I'm here, right?
That's
I'm
fantastic.
telling you. No, thank you. One of our great nonprofits. We're here at the Marathon Games 2019 here in the Florida Keys. But one of our nonprofits is our
Marathon Moose
Lodge.
Lodge number 1058.
Yes, and what's your name?
Oh, my name is Harry, and we're ably assisted by Joanne here.
There we go.
And, you know, a couple other volunteers from the lodge as well. The Moose Lodge is probably Marathon's best kept secret. Many people live here for a very long time and never knew that we had a Moose Lodge.
It is kind of a hidden gem, isn't it?
Yeah, it certainly
Where you're
is.
located, because you're not on the highway. We can't
Yeah,
see you
we're-
from the highway. You're back around the corner and stuff.
Exactly. We also contribute heavily ourselves to folks in need. When a disaster strikes, you know, we try to do everything we can. We're big supporters of the Grace Jones School, you know, and the Heron House.
Right.
Is one of our favorites.
Great organizations here.
And You know, we conduct a number of fundraisers through the year, dinners.
Do we play bingo?
Raffles.
Do we play bingo?
Poker.
We do play bingo and poker. Nice. Folks, Marathon Moose Lodge 1058 right here in Marathon, and let's not forget the Women of the Moose, Chapter 1020.
Yeah, that's right.
They actually do more of the work than the men
say.
do. So.
They always do that
That
at the
one's
social clubs
good
like that. Folks, it's the 2019 Marathon Games, the Pentathlon, happening today in our Marathon Moose Lodge and the Women of the Moose here in Marathon. One of our nonprofit organizations, we've had 10 of them today that benefit from this event, the Hammock House. What's your name?
Cynthia.
Cynthia, how you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
So tell us about the Hammock House. What's the Hammock House all about?
The Hammock House is an after-school program for kids whose families cannot pay for, let's say, co-op or something like that. They come to us and we take care of them. We give them snack once they get back from school. They do their homework, and after all that's said and done, they go outside and have fun until their parents come.
Oh, that's cool. So
That's
it's
great.
like an after-school program
Yes.
then for moms and dads that are working all the time and can't afford a daycare center and things like that, right?
Yes.
That
Now,
is
are you
cool
a
stuff.
volunteer?
I work there, yes.
You work there. Wow, that's incredible.
Really? How old are you?
I'm 15.
How can moms and dads find out about the Hammock House?
Well, we have a church, St. Columba Episcopal. You go there and you can talk to Reverend or Jody or Miss Kathy, and you can sign your kid up.
Great job, Cynthia.
Have a
Thank you
great
so much,
day.
and thank you for what you do over
Absolutely.
at the
You did a
Hammock House
wonderful
too.
job.
Thanks for helping
Yeah.
out our kids here at Marathon, man.
Great job.
Now, let me ask you this really quick before we finish up. Did you ever go to the programs at the Hammock House when you were a kid?
I did. When I first moved down here several years ago, I started summer camp there, and I just moved on to the after-school
Awesome.
program, and I'm working.
That's awesome. That
Great
is
job,
cool stuff.
great job. We're at Banana Bay Beach Resort for the Pentathlon Marathon Games 2019. And we're talking to all these great charity organizations that this is raising money for. And I'm hoping that it's gonna double, even triple next year, because
Oh, yeah.
what an amazing,
It's a great
worthy
event.
cause.
Yep.
And one of the beneficiaries are the Cub Scouts, Pack 901, right here in Marathon.
Marathon. How you guys doing? What's your name, man?
My name is Frank Westerman. I'm the Cub Master. Pack
You're the
901.
Cub Master.
Yes, sir.
Very nice. And what's your name, man?
My name is Sean Westerban. I'm the Cub Master's son, and I'm in.
Very cool. Now,
old
what's
are
the
you?
highest? How old are you? Yeah. How old? 10.
You're 10,
Now, what's the
okay.
highest? What's the highest badge you have right now?
He's on his way to earning his Weeblos badge right now.
Weeblos, baby. I remember that,
very
man.
cool.
I remember getting my Bobcat, and then you had to get a wolf, I think. Was that right? Am I remembering that correctly? Bobcat, Tiger, Wolf.
Is there a Pokemon Go badge?
No,
or-
there's no
oh.
Pokemons in Cub Scouts. No, 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 no.
We all have registration open year round, so we want kids to come on. We don't discriminate against anyone. It could be boy or girl. We are now open to
cool.
both sexes
Yep,
now.
yep, Wow. yep.
And we encourage everyone to come on. Currently, we have 2 female Cub Scouts
Cool, man.
that are working great. They're in my Weeblos
Excellent.
program with me.
Nice.
And then we also have 19 other kids inside the program as well. We meet every Monday, 7 o'clock San Pablo till 8 o'clock. And of course, when baseball season comes, it kind of gets a little sketchy because a lot of kids love our sports. We don't discourage sports. So we're going to be adding some alternate dates coming up soon.
All right,
Now you
cool
can be
deal.
male or female, but what ages are you?
Well,
in
you can
Cub
start off
Scouts?
at kindergarten all the way to 5th grade.
They're tallying up all the scores, and we're going to be announcing the awards and our grand pentathletes of the day. But we do have 2 tiebreakers to settle. We're going to settle them at the Frisbee Toss. We had a tie in the women's paddleboard race. That is going to be broken at the Frisbee Toss. We also had a tie in the men's Frisbee Toss. So they're going to break those ties. First,
Good luck.
You got it, baby. I didn't sign up for Frisbee.
Oh! Almost on me again. Oh, wow.
come on, Alex.
Oh,
Good job. our tiebreakers. That's a tiebreaker competition going on right now. So who just Eric just won that? So it's our half-mile swimmer and our quarter-mile swimmer going at it. So
Very good.
You were right. The only one that made it through all three one shot. He just went through two of them on that one. You got three. All right. We just did the tiebreaker at the Frisbee Toss. We had a tiebreaker with the ladies. What was the event that you tied in?
So that was stand-up paddleboard.
Stand-up paddleboard, and Jill, you won the tiebreaker.
I did.
Very cool stuff, yes. And then we had our friend Eric from Naples, who was actually in the running for our pentathlete of the male side today. He won the tiebreaker in the men's Frisbee Toss, and he just also won the tiebreaker in the men's swimming event too, giving him 2 more first places for his running for the grand prize of that beautiful $1,000 spear gun. And then Jill, you got that beautiful new S Rider.
I do.
Yeah, possibly. You're definitely in the running for the pentathlete today, and you were the pentathlete last year for this event too.
Yeah, 2 years ago because of Hurricane Irma.
Oh, gotcha, right. Yeah, 2 years ago, the last time we did it. So how much training do you do to stay in shape all the time, all year round, Jill?
Okay, so it is true that I work out every day. I mean, I literally do. But one of my favorite forms of exercise is cycling, which of course is not part of this, which makes it even more challenging for me.
Right.
But I love this because I love to swim. And then I have a kayak, so I am actively kayaking when I do my workouts. But the stand-up paddleboarding, I don't own one. The Frisbee Toss, like I did it maybe 12 times with my kid as practice. And
but you did a little bit of practice, though.
A little bit of a
That's
tiny
cool.
bit, a tiny
That's
bit.
cool.
And the run is always a challenge for me, just because I think some people love running and me not so much. So I will do it only for the game.
Girl Scouts of the Florida Keys.
Woo!
Yes. Well, what's your name, sweetheart? And what's your name?
Sophia.
And you?
Samantha. Giovanna, and I'm the only brownie here right now.
Oh, nice, a brownie. What's your name?
Hannah.
Hannah and?
Sasha.
Very nice.
Did you guys have fun picking up all the Frisbees?
Yeah!
Yeah! You did a great job! I know it was a race. It was very good. I mean, you guys were out there and on it. No slacking. And then holding the Frisbees and giving Frisbees out?
Yes, I'm the Daisy troop leader.
Very good.
Excellent.
And how about you?
I'm Caitlin. I'm the junior leader, but they are gone somewhere.
Yes, they're down that way. How about you?
I am the brownie leader.
You're the brownie.
Oh, the brownie leader.
And Girl Scouts of the Florida Keys, are you guys just based here in Marathon or throughout the entire Florida Keys?
All throughout the Keys.
So where do you have your meetings and stuff like this?
We meet at Lucky the Keys Church every Wednesday. We love girls. We are welcome to have any other girls that want to join.
Very good.
We meet at 5:30, so come on down.
Right.
We meet every single Wednesday.
And can families, moms, dads find you guys online anywhere here in the Keys? Facebook, social media, any place like that?
Yes, on Facebook we are Marathon Troop 4761.
There you go.
And if you notice, our name 4761 is actually the coordinates of Marathon. Mile marker.
The GPS coordinate. Oh,
Seriously,
nice.
excellent.
Very cool.
I think we should have them all do a slow turn so we can see all the badges that you've collected. That's very impressive. Everybody do a really slow little turn so we can see all of the badges. Look at that.
The things that they have earned being brownies and Girl Scouts.
That's right. What a great job.
This is why the Marathon Games rocks, because it benefits young ladies like this.
Yes.
Helping them grow up and be great girls when they get to be older. And of course, helping me with my horrible diet and eating as many Girl Scout cookies as I can.
S'mores. Okay.
Thank you for your help.
Sorry.
Our number 5 in our council, which is Miami to Key West, in selling cookies.
Wow.
Miami to Key West.
We have a bunch of cookie monsters here.
That's awesome. Way to go,
So
girls.
thank you for your support.
Very nice. That's Girl Scout Troop 4761.
Wave, everybody. Yay.
Bye. Girls. The Special Olympics
Special
of the
Olympics of Monroe County. We're standing in front of their flag.
Yeah, exactly. Now I'm going to go through here really quick. What's your name?
Tressa.
And what do you do for the Special Olympics of Monroe?
Volunteer.
A volunteer. And how about you, young lady?
I'm an athlete,
And what's your name?
Linnea.
And what sport do you compete in?
Paddleboarding, bocce, Swimming.
Wow.
Bowling.
That's awesome.
Multi-talented.
That is awesome.
Multi-talented.
And how about you over here in the green hat?
I'm Ashley, and I'm a volunteer, and I also mentor in the athlete leadership program.
Very cool. And how about you, young lady over there with that Marlins hat on?
Olympic. You're an athlete?
Athlete.
What sports do you like?
What sport do you like?
Bocce and swimming.
Bocce and swimming. How do people find out about Special Olympics here in Monroe County? Social media websites, things like that.
Yes, we have an Instagram, we have a Facebook. You can go online and Google Special Olympics Monroe County, and there's a whole schedule of all of our games online.
Cool deal. And do we actually have a Special Olympics Games here in the Keys each year?
Yes.
When is that usually?
Well, you can go online and find the schedule of all the games, but like we just had,
it depends on the sport. It's not like one big games for everybody.
No, there's seasons, so we just had
Okay.
bocce and cycling.
Nice.
We have a bunch of athletes right now up in Tampa for our flag football
That was
tournament.
my next question. Do we travel out of town with our
Yeah, we do
athletes from
state
Monroe
games.
County?
We just had one of the first person in Monroe County went to the USA National Games in Seattle. So we had a bunch of fundraisers for her, and she went to
That's awesome.
she went to the Nationals in Seattle. So that was cool. She did
That is
paddleboarding
cool
up there.
stuff. Yeah, what's happening next? What do you do next?
I'm handing out awards.
Yes, you get to hand out
Yeah,
medals and all
good
the
job.
awards, yes. You guys ready for the winners?
Drum roll, please.
All right, here we go. Our first event today was the foot race. 1 mile, 2 laps around the grounds here at Banana Bay. And our winner in the male division was Jonathan. I don't know if he's still here.
Jonathan is not here, but Mom is here.
Jonathan, all right.
So we're gonna have Mom come up and accept the trophy.
Now, and the only reason I remember that name is because I grew up near Rochester, New York, and one of the big suburbs is called Pittsford, New York. So yeah, Jonathan Pittsford. How old is Jonathan?
Jonathan is
16.
16, and his brother competed in the swim today
He's
too.
also 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
Twins, huh?
Twins.
Our female winner in the 1 mile run today was Stephanie.
Stephanie!
The Legion Riders here in Marathon.
Yes, Legion Riders. Woo!
Marathon, the Legion Riders up on the board. Our best female in the 1 mile run early this morning.
Great
Congratulations
job.
to you, Stephanie.
So
God
early
bless
in the
you.
morning, you did amazing.
And thank you for what you guys do with the Legion Riders here in the Middle Keys and all through the Florida Keys. All right, and now our next event was the swimming event. And we had a little bit of confusion in the swimming event. Some folks were a little bit laboring on the way back in after the first lap, and we cut the race off. So we had some people swim a half mile, and we had some people swim a quarter mile. We had 2 winners, and then we did a tiebreaker at the Frisbee Toss to figure out who the overall winner was of the swimming in the male division. And our male winner in the swimming was our friend Eric.
Yeah, great job, Eric. Woohoo!
He was our champ, and he's also in the running for our pentathlete of the day, too, on the
Yeah,
male
he
side.
did all 5 events.
He did all 5 events today. Our female winner in the swim, and I think she is still here with us, Jill Zima-Borski.
Jill! Woo! Yay!
Former pentathlete overall winner also. And now we have our stand-up paddleboard was the next event.
SUP.
The SUPs.
The
yes,
SUP Race.
The SUP, the stand-up paddleboard. And we had a pretty convincing winner in that event on the male side, our friend Elliot right over here.
Great job, Elliot.
And on the female side, we had to have a tiebreaker for this one, and they went to the Frisbee Toss to do the tiebreaker, and Jill Zima-Borski won the tiebreaker in the kayak.
Yay! We have Elliot.
Elliot, once
who
again,
is the
won
winner.
the kayak race.
Nice job. They're just going to be covered in medals. I love this.
that's right.
And for the female, we had Megan. Where's Megan? Oh, yay! Mom won. That's
Yeah,
great.
she won something. She
That's
actually did.
wonderful. Great job.
Another Habitat winner today. There we go.
And for our male athletes, we have Eric.
Tiebreaker. He
Nice
won a tiebreaker
job.
there, and they actually had to tie-break the tie-break.
Yeah.
Didn't they? Yes. We actually had to do 2
We have some
rounds there.
serious competition
Yeah, man. It was
here.
good
That's
stuff.
right. And of course, for the female competitors,
Another tiebreaker.
Jill Zima-Borski.
Jill Zima.
Woo!
The overall winning team today it has to be, it's one of my favorite charities here in the Marathon area, near and dear to me, because they deal with live critters all the time. The Marathon Wild Bird Center.
Yay! Come on over, guys.
Come on over, come on over. Come on over, Kelly. Congrats, good job. Way to put your good team together. There we go. Here we go.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, and look
wow.
at that trophy you get too. And our ladies, folks, these are our ladies, our athletes from the Monroe County Special Olympics. These young ladies compete in a whole bunch of cool stuff, bocce ball and swimming and all kinds of neat stuff. And they're going to get a trophy and they're going to get medals for being our top team. Our Wild Bird Center here
Great job.
Team today in the Marathon Games Pentathlon.
That was awesome.
And now our big winners of the
Our
day.
pentathlete grand prizes.
Our grand prize winners today are pentathletes of the day. These are the folks that competed in all 5 of the events individually today. The run, the swim, the kayak, the paddleboard, and the Frisbee toss. They competed in all 5. Eric from Naples.
Yay!
Fantastic. Congratulations, buddy.
He's like, where's that spear? That's fantastic.
That's the kind
Look how gorgeous that is. Wow.
That's the kind of spear gun we go offshore and we spear mahi-mahi with. Yeah.
Oh, what a fantasy spear gun. Very nice. Lichen, baby, lichen.
Right there, y'all.
That's great.
Is. And now on the female side,
Chelsea Yay! Great job.
2 years ago,
we're going to have to bring you the
Sorry.
But the year before that, Jill Zima was our pentathlete then too, and she is again this year. Congratulations to Jill Zima Borski.
Thank you.
God
nice
bless.
job, you guys. Everybody, volunteers, charity organizations, athletes.
Organizations, TV88 Marathon, the Marathon Games, Banana Bay Beach Resort.
Yeah.
Thank you. Aqua, yes. They were out there taking care, of course. Our score master Schwenk from Better Than Most Water Sports, yes.
And Jane and Barbara.
Barbara, of course, no doubt about it. Just
from the
thanks
flotilla.
everybody. And it was just, for myself, it was a pleasure to be here today and an honor.
Absolutely.
Looking forward to doing more stuff with the folks with Cliff and with Melissa from TV88 Marathon here. And Kim, always a pleasure to work with you, mother.
Always
a pleasure.
Oh, I think I crushed
Folks,
Mike.
the 2019 Marathon Games is concluded.
Hi, I'm Ben Kemmer, the Florida Keys Children's Shelter.
He's not just an athlete, he's our CEO.
And we're working out hard for next year's Marathon Games. I've got my team behind me here. We'd especially like to thank all the competitors from this last year and all the sponsors. We'd especially like to thank Mount Sinai. See you next year.
Hello, my name's Chuck Lysis, Program Coordinator for Take Stock in Children here in Monroe County. And we had a great time at the 2019 Pentathlon Games in Marathon, and we hope to see you there next year. We will definitely be there.
Hi, I'm Marty with Special Olympics Monroe County, and we'd just like to thank Cliff and all who organized the Pentathlon Marathon Games, and thank you for thinking of us. We had a great time on Saturday with our athletes and some volunteers. We had fun showing the runners to the finish line and then watching all the other events. It was a great time and we appreciate it. We volunteered this year, but next year we hope to have our own team with athletes and unified partners. We're thinking that Linnea has volunteered to do the running, Kai will do the swimming. I think I can do the kayaking. We have a certified paddle boarder who's won gold at the National Games for Special Olympics, Jennifer. And as far as the Frisbee toss goes, that's up in the air. We'll have to find someone who's good at tossing the Frisbee. So we're looking forward to it next year, and thank you again for thinking of us.
On behalf of the Hammock House, I want to thank you all for, first of all, making the Marathon Pentathlon a great time for us. And thank you for all the support. We will be back next year.
Hi, Chris Todd Young with Habitat for Humanity of the Middle Keys here with Megan Richardson, our Family Services Manager, and Jill Bell, our Volunteer Coordinator. And we just want to say thank you, TV88 and the Marathon Games, for what a fabulous 2019 pentathlon we had. Everybody had a fabulous time. I was able to do the stand-up paddleboard competition. Megan rocked it in the kayaks, and Jill was the Frisbee queen. So it was a great time. If you missed it, we're sad you did. It was a wonderful, beautiful day outside by the water. The venue, which was Banana Bay, was amazing. Just super great day. So thank you, TV88 and Marathon Games.
I'd like to thank everyone for coming to the Marathon Games this year. We had a great time out there supporting you. We are glad that all the athletes had a great time as well. And Cub Scout Pack 91 would like to say thank you for this donation to us. And we would like to say we'll see you again next year.
We, the Women of the Moose, want to thank you all for a great time at the Marathon Pentathlon. On behalf of the Loyal Order of the Moose and Women of the Moose, we want to thank each and every one of you that entered the pentathlon.
Pentathlon.
Well, then you say it. On behalf of the Loyal Order of the Moose and the Women of the Moose in Marathon, Florida, we want to thank each and every contestant of the pentathlon that made this happen for us. Thank you so much, and thank you for such a great turnout.
See you next year.
See you next year.
Hi, we're from the Marathon Wild Bird Center. We are the overall first place team at the Marathon Games this year. This is our team here. This is Amber. She did the paddle boarding. Alex did the Frisbee throw. Rhea did the foot run. Noah and I didn't do anything but support them. But we also had Aiden and Dana Child, who are off on a track field right now at the state championships. Anyway, we're going to be joined by, okay, I just totally f***ed that up. Hi, we're from the Marathon Wild Bird Center. We are the first place overall champion team. Okay. Hi, we're at the Marathon Wild Bird Center. This year we formed a team for the Marathon Games. This is our overall first place team. This is Amber. She did the paddleboard. Alex did the Frisbee throw. Rhea did the foot run. Aiden and Dana Child did the kayaking and the swim. Noah and I cheered them on. We were supported this year by Andy Sliding Glass Doors. We're going to be there next year. It's a lot of fun, and we hope to see you there. Bye.
Thank you, TV88, for giving us this check for us participating, the American Legion Riders out of Post 154 Marathon, participating in the pentathlon last April, and we appreciate you donating this to us.
We are Girl Scout Troop 4761. We just wanted to thank you so much for inviting us to the Marathon Pentathlon Games. This is our second year in a row. Go Girl Scouts! Thank you!
Well, there you go. Hope you enjoyed the show. We didn't do too bad with the recapping of the morning, considering we were shy 2 videographers, but we've learned a lot and are getting prepared for the next one. The Marathon Pentathlon being held at Captain Pip's Marina and Hideaway Resort. The 5 events will be a 1-mile foot race, which will be a half-mile down one lane of US 1 and a half-mile back the other. The SUP Race, the Kayak Race, and the 5th event for this pentathlon will be underwater spear gun target shooting, being brought to us by Formula Freediving. As in all previous pentathlons, there will be a cap to the number of athletes who will be able to participate as individual pentathletes like our current champions Eric and Jill, and as part of a pentathlon team as our current team champions, the Marathon Wild Bird Center. So go ahead and go to themarathongames.com and click that registration button today. See you at the next Marathon Pentathlon.